All right, peace and blessings. It's Thursday, January the 4th, the year 2018. I wanted to read you something. I did a Google, and the thing is about rules and laws, right? They make it incredibly, what's the word, vague. They make it complicated. It applies different in this state versus this state. It's not the same in this county. But if you just type in, do I have to show my ID to police in Texas? The first paragraph that comes up is, Texas law requires a person to provide their name, residence, address, and date of birth if lawfully arrested and asked by police. It has in parenthesis, a detained person or witness of a crime is not required to provide any identifying information. However, it is a crime for a detained person or witness to give a false name. So if you're not arrested, right, and they don't have probable cause to detain or arrest you, then you don't have to share any information. That is what I am operating under. I don't know if you guys think differently. I would like to hear what you have to say, but this is a guy has a YouTube channel called Mike the Cop, and he's putting out propaganda for the New World Order minions who love to implement violence upon the citizens. He's also helping to propagate and promote that it's okay to be violent against sovereign citizens. And his definition of sovereign citizens, if you listen to the very first part of the video, it's a very classy video. He obviously has some video editing skills, or he's had a lot of help with that. It's got 430,000 views. I suspect he's making a lot of money, so I suspect that motivates him to make even more videos. He's got a picture of a pig on his shirt, and I certainly don't disagree with that, Mike. But in any event, he mocks, for the first 6 minutes and 30 seconds, he mocks people that identify as sovereign citizens. I think that's a very vague term. I think it's a term that's come up with by the FBI on anybody who questions the police and wants to rein back the police state. For anybody that wants to read a book on this, it's called The Militarization. Let me find the book. It's called, this book right here, Rise of the Warrior Cop. The Militarization of America's Police Forces by Radley Balco. You guys see that name? So I'm not trying to make any money, and I doubt I'll get 400,000 views like Mike the Cop. But Mike the Cop seems to be playing right into the propaganda that if somebody questions their authority, then it's okay to listen for this phrase, it's go time. You know, he's ready to go, and he obviously gets his jollies. I don't know nothing about Mike the Cop. This is the first video I've ever watched. So, but in my opinion, just from this video, you can tell, man, he's excited to go, man. He's like a pit bull on a leash, ready to attack. And when that sovereign citizen doesn't answer the question the way he wants it to be answered, or doesn't answer the question at all, you can hear it in his voice. It's go time. And then he shows a little clip of a cop busting a window. But I'm going to mute my microphone, and let's listen to a short little clip of his video.
Of things. Then I move on to the tell stage. Sir or ma'am, I am telling you, I am giving you a lawful order to provide me with your driver's license. If you do not, I am going to remove you from the vehicle forcibly, and I am going to charge you with obstruction and possibly other crimes. If they continue to refuse, then it's go time. Oh, the police officer is so violent. We need to retrain them so that they know how to de-escalate. Listen, when someone is completely refusing to cooperate with lawful and peaceful request and then order, you're left with no choice. You're not just going to tow the car and leave them inside of it and let them rot in some impound lot.
All right, that's fair use, by the way. I'm making a comment on his video. So what the hell gives him the right to break somebody's window? And I don't ever remember Mike talking about somebody who was arrested because of probable cause. And who the hell gives him the right to break somebody's window and forcibly remove them from the car? Now, he's getting paid. He's making tons of money from his YouTube channel, I would assume. 430,000 views. So he's gonna make videos that are gonna be popular and are gonna make him a lot of money. He's motivated by that, I'm sure. What's even more concerning, though, is not necessarily that we got a pig who's got a picture of a pig on his shirt, but we have the comments. And like I said, the comments are like applauding Mike. They want these sovereign citizens. Listen to this comment. I think we need sovereign citizens. They make really entertaining videos. I like it when they get assisted to the ground. Sovereign citizen is another way of saying prepare your ears for BS, for what you're about to hear. There's all kinds of just comment after comment after comment. Sovereign citizens are nut jobs, but they do have some use. It's just amazing. Here's one. Sovereign citizens, just taser these doped up fools. I mean, it's not so much that but Mike is supported by hundreds of thousands of people that think it's okay to take a citizen who doesn't answer the questions of the cop and beat the hell out of him. Force him out of his vehicle, tear his window up, tear his car up. And you can tell that most of society, instead of standing up for their rights for freedom, are going to clap and beg the government for more tyranny. Please protect us from these terrible domestic terrorists known as sovereign citizens. Tase them, beat them, torture them, murder them, put them in prison for the rest of their life. Most of the people that I know of that Mike would probably call a domestic terrorist don't even identify themselves as a sovereign citizen. Mike tries to give a definition of a sovereign citizen. He mocks them, and he has cute little clips that he plays from Hollywood movies. But I've never heard an accurate definition of sovereign citizen. I've heard many different definitions. Whether you believe, Mike tries to play up the Articles of Confederation. I've never heard that before. I've heard it said that sovereign citizens believe that God's law is above man's law. A lot of my Christian friends believe that's true. Sovereign citizens believe that the local sheriff has higher authority than the federal government. I know I have a lot of friends that believe that's true. I haven't investigated enough to have an opinion on it myself. But the bottom line is that you can see there is an all-out onslaught against this word sovereign citizen. And so if the government labels you like that, there are going to be hundreds of thousands of people applauding when these tyrannical jackbooted thugs come in and break your window, break down your door, taser you, torture you, kill your dog, break up families, separate you from your children, and everybody's going to be, yeah, way to go. Way to go, Mike. Thanks for ripping apart a family, killing that guy, torturing him in prison, and killing his dog. You did a good thing because the government called him a sovereign citizen, whatever the hell that means. So just be aware of what's going on all around you. And, they got the numbers, but we serve a mighty living God, and we should not walk around in fear.